Welcome to Yellbro Road. I am Jordan, and today I'm doing a fan request of Franc analysis on, what is it? People's Voice Network. You're talking to two-time back-to-back? No. Any Doctor fans? Yeah, before I get started, don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to any of the links in the description box. I used to read all of them out loud, like read each fucking donation and what they're about and tell you to donate. But now there's just too much shit in there. Go fucking crazy. Go share it, go fucking donate. Do it now. Alright, so so what I've heard is that Franco is stepping away from the whole I don't know what we call it, YouTube monster of independent media and news coverage and shit. The Jimmy Dores, the combo couches, the whoever the fuck, left wing, right wing, whatever. And he thinks it should be more about helping people, I guess. I think that's his reason. That they weren't, I guess those other channels weren't doing enough to, I'm guessing he's thinking it came off as like a business instead of actually trying to help people. His words, not mine. I've heard other things. But I don't know, let's hear this and then I'll give my thoughts. I picked out a particular portion because the video is too fucking long. So here we go.
Gonna play.
Oh my god,
this
that's
clip
loud.
real quick, and then we'll go from there.
Make the decision that what I have to do now, going forward, I can't.
Hopefully you guys can hear that.
I can't keep making videos the way I've been doing them before. Independent media can't keep making their videos like how they've been doing it by modeling it off of mainstream news, where they show a clip, give an analysis on the clip, talk about what a politician did. We got to go deeper than that.
Here. I feel like that's right up my alley. Pause. It feels like I've been saying that for a while, so I agree. Here we go.
We got to do better than mainstream media, not be a copycat of it. You guys get what I mean?
I think I get it. It's like, you don't want to, you're calling these guys the bad guys. You don't want to imitate bad guys. Like, there's a reason why you call them bad. It's their actions you see out loud or whatever. Right? It's the things you see on the nightly news. Their actions, the way they lie about certain stories or hide, or lie by omission by hiding other stories, right? Like, you don't want to mimic that. You don't want to be like that. Got it. Right, the hero's not supposed to look like the villain. I don't mean aesthetics, but like the content of character is supposed to be different than the villain. Otherwise, you're not a fucking hero. All right, here we go.
So I guess we're kind of feeding in and doing a little bit of what you said we shouldn't do, because we just showed a clip now of you talking. Now we're going to analyze it. So no. But I think you bring.
Talking about trickle down. Don't trickle down.
Bring up a lot of. Let me get out of this video. I think you bring up a lot of good points here, and I guess kind of the question is, like, expanding upon this, where do we go? Where we go from here, right? Obviously, fixing, quote unquote, fixing independent media. It's going to take time, but I guess
I got to disagree with the host. No, it doesn't take time. It's the same thing I said about when we're talking about political candidates on the stage, right? On the big CNN debate or MSNBC debate or Fox News debate. We see the politicians on the stage, like, it doesn't take. You don't need a lifetime of turnover. You need to handle your business as an individual. So when you're on those stages, it's like, okay, I need to expose any and all corruption I can that pops into my head, that I can think about, that I can get my hands on and expose. That is first and foremost. I think that is the number one thing to do for a turn on, not just others, but also your own shit, things you've fucked up on. Probably let that be known. Well, guess what? On a lesser stage in the YouTube sphere, like, you can do that there too. Like, all right, maybe I ignored this story, or I started, maybe dealing with my audience in a different way than I did, than a way that's like actually like righteous to me, right? Maybe I hinted at or even broke one of my own personal principles in order to get somewhere further in the game. George Cohen doesn't like air quotes, but I'm fucking doing it anyways, George. Rest in peace. All right, here we go.
What is a good first step we can all be doing, right? To try and get us all just a little bit back on track. And I guess this can also feed into, towards the end, you talk about how things are going to be a little different. So if they're in terms of your show, so if you want to even go a little bit more in depth,
some reflecting
plans are,
would help.
Feel free to,
I think everyone can do a little reflecting.
Yeah, and I just want to clarify more on that, because it's okay to show clips.
Yeah.
The problem comes when it's just like becomes almost like you're doing it unconsciously, like you're just going about the motions, which is what I see with a lot of channels now. They just like show a clip of someone saying something dumb on mainstream media, or some politician doing something, and then you just say the same thing you always say on your show that your audience members already agree about. You guys get what I mean? Like, show a clip of something that will help your audience learn something new. Not
okay. I get that, but that's kind of the way he's talking about it. Those are kind of on the surface level, cursory fucking changes. Those aren't the real the change with a capital C. I thought that he was leaning towards, right? Because that's just essentially just changing aesthetics around, right? Because if people aren't really diving deep into the concepts you're saying, I mean, it kind of comes off as just a intellectual circle jerk or political circle jerk instead of, this is existentially changing to me. I need to do something about this. Whether it's some people like to protest or whatever, people like to, like, fuck, I need to work on myself. I'm mentally, Superman mentally, where I develop these principles and concepts that no one can fuck with, but while being honest with myself, so I don't, wreck myself. I don't know, like, I'm just curious what he would mean by learning something new, because there's political events happening every day. So when someone talks about any new political event, is that learning? Is that what he means? Just new factoids? Or does he mean like learning, capital L learning? Like I was saying before about the masculine and feminine aspect. Okay, what is the point? Right? Here's factoid of the day. Why do we care to learn it? Why is that important? So, why is that important? I want to hear those kind of questions, those type of answers. I don't know. That's just me. I'll rewind a bit. I can feel myself driving outside the lane and into a fucking ditch there. So bring it back. Here we go.
Some politician doing something, and then you just say the same thing you always say on your show that your audience members already agree about. You guys get what I mean? Like, show a clip of something that will help your audience learn something new, not just like showing them something that they already know. Like, AOC said something to this Republican politician, but AOC doesn't actually care about you. Like, your audience already knows that. Show them some new information, or this shitlib said something to Brianna Joy Gray. Like, we already know that they're gonna have horrible takes and they're gonna go after people like Brianna Joy Gray. Why do you have to make videos of Brianna Joy Gray every other freaking day, right? Teach your audience members something new. Don't just keep them
in this small space comfortable with just like attacking a group of other people like shit libs. Yeah, these shit libs are wrong on a lot of things, but it's time for you to learn more uh, for yourself rather than to just always be like attacking other people.
More people are.
I mean, hardly attacking. I think like as far as like those content creators, like I guess you call it attack. I don't know. Usually I think attacks me like someone's swinging a punch at me, but whatever. I get their word attacking. Now here's the thing that the way I've looked at it is that I don't care if someone just if they use the same clip 30 fucking times in a row. As long as their perspective, like maybe what they're talking about can change. Like I could take this clip right here, like the 4 minute window we just watched. I can make 5 different videos on it about different perspectives from different angles using different concepts. Right? Now, I wouldn't consider that a bad thing to do. The problem is, okay, hey guys that are making, according to Franco, making repeat content, why are you doing it? What is your whole point of being here? What is your main goal? Why are you here? Is it money? Is it fame? Fortune? You care about the world, but like, hey, why not make a quick buck while I'm doing it? Or is it like, it's not about money at all? It's just, let me just make, I want to change the world. It's like, well, how do you fall into a pattern of repeated content over and over and over again? Meaning, like, once again, I can watch the same video over and over again, but give different fucking angles to it. Changes the video around. It's not the same content over and over again. I think what he's saying is that, oh, it's actually repeat content, meaning, yeah, the person, place, and thing change, but how they're going about it is yada yada yada. What did Jimmy Dore say? Oh, Jimmy Dore's right. Sam Cedar's wrong. Next video. Da 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 da. What'd they say? Okay, Brianna Joy Gray's right, and Destiny's wrong. Like it's the same thing over and over. Same team playing. Same. Which I heard him use. I heard him use team playing and hero worship. I'm like, huh. Even though this fucker blocked me for some reason. And some people can't handle. It is what it is. Like, but still, like, maybe he liked yellbro videos. Maybe not yellbro, but yellbro videos. I know I'm an asshole. I can't help it. I mock people. No, Franco is always welcome around me. He's always welcome. He might get wrecked, but tough shit, buddy. Like tough shit, bro. I might get wrecked. Tough shit. Welcome to yellbro. The yellbro cult. Welcome to. But yeah. I mean, I get what he's saying in that instance, but is he saying that he was a part of that? That's also worth questioning. Are you saying you were a part of that, Franco? Or were you saying I was separate from that the whole time? Because if we did use Jimmy Dore as an example, like, I gave you some pretty decent pushback for those things. And it seemed like it didn't really result into anything. But maybe you had a change of heart, or you're thinking about it differently, or whatever. Okay, fine. But here's how you make a change overnight. Like, oh, you explain what the fuck's going on with your audience. Explain it to them. Oh, here's where I fucked up, or maybe I didn't fuck up. Here's where I'm coming from. Pause. Here's my point. Here's my reason. Since this is my reason, and it doesn't look like these guys, as far as the other content creators, it doesn't seem like their reasons are falling in with my reason. Like, it seems like almost opposites. They're that different, then, oh, okay, this is why I don't like these guys. And then just call them out by name. I would call them out by name. Honestly, Franco. Yo, this channel does this. This channel does this. These guys are all right, but they fuck up here. They get this right. Like, why not? Why not react to them? Because the problem wasn't as you said, it's the problem isn't to just, you know, to look at mainstream news and criticize them. The problem is like, okay, what are they doing with this? Am I looking like them? Am I acting like them? Well, if you keep yourself separate by actually expressing yourself, something no one else can fucking copy, then you're good. You can look at any content you fucking want. Anything you want. You can sit and watch Garfield video. Whatever the fuck you want to do, you can do it. Which means you can go and watch the people that you like, man, it seems like this guy does this shit. Where it's a shallow fucking conversation for repeat content that will, and they make sure make sure you don't hurt Jimmy Dore's feelings, make sure you don't, you know, harm this name, make sure you go after this name, like almost like it's formulaic. If you're against that, you should, and you're an existential being living existentially, you should be able to watch any content, point blank period, and say what you feel. Express yourself. That's my advice for Frank. Once again, the guy who blocked me for no fucking reason. I mean, for asking questions. Because it is what it is. That's right. Should I say in my video? Should I actually do? Believe it or not. What's up, Chip? And Choosy. Alright. Once again, I'm live streaming. I upload to YouTube, people. Hello. That's the end of my video. End of my recorded video. Alright, don't forget to subscribe if you feel like. Comment. Agree, disagree. Tell me what you think. That's that one you have to do. You don't have to subscribe, but you have to comment. You have to. I don't answer comments in live streams. Like when I put a live stream out, I don't answer the comments that are put under the live stream. I answer them for uploaded videos. That I do. So that's where you get the comment. Share your thoughts. Share them thoughts with me. Alright, with all that said, this video, a thumbs down. Yeah, I can't do